September 19th, 1983 saw the debut of one of the most iconic game shows of all time, Press Your Luck. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not only a huge game show fan, but that Press Your Luck is my all-time favorite game show. The ultimate game of chance, complete with never-ending flashes of bright lights and colors, and an entertaining cartoon to boot in our favorite villain, the Whammy. It had everything a kid in the 80s could want. And I'm happy that it lives on today every summer on ABC, with Elizabeth Banks carrying on the legacy of the great Peter Tamarkin. Fun fact, I've also been hosting it at anime conventions for the past 16 years, and it's always a blast. In honor of Press Your Luck's 40th anniversary this past fall, I decided to flash back and rewatch every episode from the beginning on the date that it originally aired. And along the way, because I gotta scratch that math itch, chronicle episodes that have interesting statistics to go along with them. Our first such dive takes us to episode number 34, which aired on November 3rd, 1983. This episode would see contestants Dave Wagner and Janice Baldwin be the first to engage in what would become a staple of the drama and excitement Press Your Luck would become known for: the spin war. What started as a 5-spin pass from Dave saw Janice regain one of those spins and pass it back to Dave, only for him to earn the spin again himself, and the spin war was on. This would happen a total of 7 times, with the money and the tension growing over 3 thrilling minutes with each extra spin hit. In the end, neither would hit a whammy, and Dave would be crowned the champion that day with $19,744. While a spin war is always exciting to watch, what makes this one more impressive is the circumstances surrounding it. The big board on Press Your Luck consists of 18 squares, commonly numbered 1 to 18 clockwise from the top left by longtime fans, and each square has 3 different values that can be hit as the contents shuffle around. That makes 54 possible items that can be landed on with each spin. During the first 11 weeks of Press Your Luck's run, the big board in round 2 had a difficult layout with very few opportunities to earn extra spins. The bottom corner squares, number 10 and number 15, each contained 2 extra spin opportunities, and the big bucks in square number 4 that everyone shot for had extra spins on all 3 of its slides. This would suggest a total probability of 7 out of 54 of hitting an extra spin on any one try. But it's technically more than that when you factor in the directional squares that move you to another space on the board. The big bucks space in square number 12 and go back 2 spaces in square number 6 both teleport you to number 4 and guarantee an extra spin. In addition, hitting move 1 space in square number 9 or number 14 gave you an additional 2/3 chance of one of the options being an extra spin in the corners. So adding it all up, the probability of earning an extra spin was 10 1/3 out of 54, or just over 19%. Not great, but you're telling me there's a chance. Now, bringing that back to the first spin war, if we focus strictly on the 1 spin that was re-earned, we would raise its probability to the 6th power in order to represent the 6 times the spin was re-earned after the initial pass. This means that the probability of hitting 6 straight extra spins on this configuration of the big board was approximately 0.0049%. To put that probability into perspective, you'd have a better chance of finding a 4-leaf clover, or to be struck by lightning by the time you hit 80. On the flip side, hitting 6 straight extra spins on this big board is more likely than being dealt a royal flush in a game of poker, or being killed after being stung by a bee. And while this was not the longest spin war in Press Your Luck's history, it was the one with the lowest chances of happening, as more spaces with extra spins would be added to the big board over time. Nevertheless, the first spin war between Dave and Janice was an exciting piece of action, and it gave viewers just a little taste of what to expect in the years to come. I hope you enjoyed this look back at the math of Press Your Luck. Be sure to come back for more episodic deep dives, both long and short, in the weeks and months to come. And don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at Sapinski for more random things, not unlike the randomness of Press Your Luck. I'm Brian Sapinski, and I'll see you soon.